welcome to another episode for the Trans 101 series. Today I'm going to be talking about STP devices, or most commonly known as STPs. If you're looking for a video about packers for youth or for adults, please take a look at the two previous videos in this playlist. Why do people need STPs? Well, there are a lot of people in this community who would like to pee standing up, and it is very hard to do that because the anatomy that we have doesn't really allow for that for most people. So in this video, I'm going to show you a bunch of different types of STP devices that you can use. Please be advised that this video will show prosthetics that resemble penises. So the first one that I want to show you is the Travel Mate. This is a medicine spoon, okay, basically, because they don't even make this anymore. I'm so old that they don't make this online anymore. And if they do, please let me know. But this is basically a medicine spoon, which you can just get at a pharmacy. This is the cheapest STP that you can get yourself. So it's very easy and very simple. What you do is you stand up and you just cup this under your anatomy and you just pee. Also be advised that with all these STPs, you're not gonna pee standing up the first time. It's not gonna work. And if it does, you're amazing. Usually you do cause some accidents, so don't go outside the first time you have your STP. Please try and practice at home first and practice in the shower. This is the GoGirl. This is most commonly used for women to go camping and to be able to pee standing up, or that's what it says on the packaging. They all have the same thing, a cup that you can put under in order for you to pee. The name isn't the best, the GoGirl, but some people have really liked this because it does have a lip, and this is like a no spill lip, so even if you're standing up and you're peeing and you're doing it really quickly and the urine kind of goes up, you have a no spill lip over here, so it's not actually going to spill everywhere, it's going to stay within the little cup. This is the Mr. Fenis. This company also has another one called the Fenis. The only difference is that the Mr. Fenis has a head to mimic the shape of a penis. So the only problem with this is that this is a little bit flimsy, okay, and it doesn't have a lip over here to catch the urine in case of overspilling. That might happen. So you just have to pee a little bit slower than you normally would. The stream is pretty good though because the hole in the front is good and the funnel is very big inside. And what's really great about this is that you can just roll this up and you can put it in your pocket. Or if you're going camping, you can just stick this in your bag and it really doesn't take up that much space. Almost all of these products have been reviewed and I will put the links in the description below. Now, from No1 Laboratory, this is the No1 STP. This is a little bit smaller than the other ones and has a pretty small cup over here, but it does fit very comfortably under you, but you just have to pee a little bit slower. So if you're peeing, just stop and pee and just stop. And the hole is just a little bit bigger. The same company also makes the Model D Sport STP. It is over here. Just to give you a little look at what it looks like, this is like a cup that just kind of goes under you. It's very, very cuppy. Now for the ones that you can use as a stand-to-be device and as a packer, so that you can have a bulge in your pants and you can just be out in public and it's still in your pants and you're able to pee from it. This is a product from Peacock. This is the Gen 3S, the Generation 3. This is a prosthetic where you can put it in your pants and you can pack with it. It does add a very big bulge. Some people like that, but it does also act as an STP. This company has just released a new one called Gen X. Alright, that one will be reviewed soon by me, but just letting you know that they do have a different version and it is a very good stand-to-pee device. So be sure to take a look at that. But this has been a fan favorite. Honestly, people have been loving the Peacock for years because the funnel is pretty good. I think that it's still a little bit too flimsy over here, but it is very comfortable to pee with, and the pee doesn't kind of leak because it's so big, and the funnel is pretty big inside too. But as with all STPs, do it at home first before you go outside. This is the Sleek by FreeTom. Right? This is what it looks like. Has a very big cup over here, and they have a new urethra where you don't actually see the urethra, you have to press it in order to be able to see it. And now I'm going to show you my two favorite ones. The first one is the Jimmy STP. This one is very good for packing. It looks very big on the website, but in person it's actually pretty small, which is really great for your body. So you're going to put this in your underwear, and it does pack very well. The only issue is that it does kind of make a little bit of a noise because of the cup. But I will say that this is one of the biggest cups that I've seen, and you can pee as fast as you want in this and it will go because the hole is pretty big. So this is the Jimmy STP and it is very good. I do have it in a different color, so if you are looking for a darker skin tone, I want to show you what it looks like. So it does have a lot of detail, all right, and you're able to, there you go. So I just want to show you a little bit of the detail of the one with the darker skin tone. It actually, I'll just let you know, my light is very bright. This is actually darker in real life than you see on the camera, just letting you know. And finally, the other favorite that I have is the Easy Pee by TransMetics. This is very good. You would put it in your pants. The only issue is that it is just a little bit hard and it doesn't pack like all the other packers where it goes down. You can't pack this down, you have to pack it up. But In terms of an STP, it is very good. It does have a lip over here so the urine doesn't overflow, and it is pretty big. They do recommend though that if you are gonna pee, stop, then pee again, stop, and then pee again. So this is the normal size. There's also a junior version that looks like this, so it is a little bit smaller. I've talked about this one in my packing for youth video that you can check out. It was 2 videos before this one. So those are not all the STPs that are out in the market, but those are the ones that I have and I wanted to show you. If you're looking for some packing underwear, you can take a look at the video that I posted before this one where I talk about packing and I show different types of underwear that you can use in order to use these prosthetics. I will say that Rodeoh has one type of STP underwear and it is perfect for the Jimmy STP. All the other STPs that I have, it doesn't really quite work with it, but I will say that the Jimmy STP is very, very good with the Rodeoh STP harness packing boxers. So I just want to say again that these really help people who have bottom dysphoria because they are able to stand up and urinate. This is something that a lot of people long for in this community, and finding a good STP is very hard. I have tried so many, as you can see in the past. I have even made my own and nothing has ever worked until I found the Easy P and then until I found the Jimmy STP, which has become one of my favorites now. If I forgot anything, I will put in the link in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you for the next episode. Have a great day.